Success Mantra. We shape future.
So hello everyone. So today we are with Aviral who has secured AIR 840 in CLAT 2023. So in this interview we'll talk about various stuffs about the CLAT and how he tackled the examinations. So first of all, a very congratulations to you Aviral.
Thank you, sir.
Aviral, first question to you. Tell us about yourself and in which class you are now, right? 12th pass out or not?
So, hi everyone. My name is Aviral Joshi, and I am from Haldwani, Uttarakhand. And I got an All India rank of 814 CLAT 2023 examination, and I passed my 12th in year 2022. I am a pass out.
Perfect, Aviral. Perfect. So, Aviral, you are a classroom program or an online program student?
Sir, I am an online program student.
Okay. So, Aviral, one thing enthusiasms with every law aspirant or law student, and I keen to know, like, how do you choose law and why law school and law as a career? Why? What was the reason behind it?
So actually, the CLAT examination, I knew about it since a long time. But I didn't research much about it until I was in my class 11th and 12th. And
Okay.
also law as a career, it was very interesting for me since in this generation, law knowledge is very important.
Exactly.
And
Yes.
also judiciary also excites me. That's why I chose law as a career.
Okay. So, in future, I guess you want to be a judge, right?
Yes, sir, I'll try.
Okay. But we wish you a very good luck, Aviral, to you. And Avril, one of the question that many of the law students like your junior who will be going to take CLAT by the next year or 24, there is a question in their mind like there is a difference between the traditional pattern of the CLAT and the current pattern. There is a huge difference. So
Yes,
how
sir.
you tackled, like how you set your mindset towards this?
So pre 2020, the pattern was mostly logical based and not reading based. So after 2020, the pattern change. Uh, Reading is the most important thing. The more you read, the more you will perform well in your examination. I
Exactly.
read newspapers and magazines and articles in the internet, so it helped me in my preparation.
Okay, so reading is the key. Like I, whomever I have talked yet, reading they always tell me, sir, reading was the key to the door of CLAT. And like you said, like reading newspapers. Like which newspaper you preferred in during your
So
preparation? Arun?
I read The Hindu.
The Hindu, the one of the most favorite newspaper of mine personally, and I suggest
Yes, sir.
everyone should read it. Like
Yes,
four or five of our toppers had like suggested reading newspapers on the daily basis is their key to success in the CLAT.
yes, sir.
So, Avril, like we have just talked about the CLAT and about yourself and your preparation towards CLAT. Let's discuss the CLAT in the sections. Like this exam itself has been divided in 5 parts. So
Yes, sir.
let's start with the English. First of all, I want to know like what was your exactly the journey of reading? How it started, Avril? The journey of your reading. Like you mentioned,
So
reading is the main thing.
yes, sir. So actually, English was my strong portion till my class 12th also. And I started reading The Hindu since October 2022, as I started my preparation in August 2022. So I read it daily, mostly the editorial part, and also then I checked the important words in the editorial section. So it helped me in my English section.
Exactly. The like reading newspaper is not like the only for current affairs or for any such other things. It help you
Yes,
in the
sir.
English also. Like you suggested, like reading words from the newspaper, taking it out words and learning those words, which will eventually help in building your vocabulary. Right, Avril?
Yes, sir.
So, Avril, how you tackled this year English paper? Like how you managed to go through that paper?
So I started by first seeing the paragraph and then marking the important things and then checking the questions. I know it's a bit different approach since mostly people first check the questions and then the paragraph,
Exactly.
but I
Yes.
did the different. Yes,
Okay, the thing works is the best thing for anyone. Like
yes, sir.
if the thing that worked for you and it worked, that's why you are going to be in NLU and you secured an AIR under 1000. It is a very great thing. Very
Yes,
nice, Arun. So come to the next part of the which was in which the CLAT took a very different turn. That is the GK section, and
yes, sir.
was like comparatively and expectedly ये easy expect किया जा रहा था कि just like an IELTS, CLAT will also ask the easy GK sections, but it was
Yes, sir.
on the tougher side. Like how you
Yes,
tackle
sir.
GK sections? How what was your approach in the GK section?
So for the GK section, in the starting, I was facing very much difficulty in it. But then when I started reading newspapers and watching daily analysis videos of the Hindu, so then I gained some confidence in it, and also the notes of the teachers and some magazines. So when I read them and then I started revising them again and again, so I developed a bit of confidence in it. But the paper was suddenly unexpected, as you have
Yes.
said. So that's why I faced a bit of problem, but not much, because I had revised very much things of the last year. That's why.
And I still remember the evening of the 18th of December, the time you messaged me every time, sir, I got 20 correct, I get 22 correct. And it was
Yes,
a
sir.
like fine thing that you just checked your answer on the right before and you scored some decent marks in the GK section as well. And
Yes, sir.
as the thing you suggested, like reading newspaper, its analysis and revising through the magazines that are the Pravini and all, right?
Yes, sir.
Perfectly fine, Avril. Avril, what about the reasoning part? Like how you tackled it, and what was your preparation towards this reasoning sections?
So for the reasoning section, the most important thing is practice. The more
Exactly.
you practice the reasoning section, the more you excel in it. Uh, when I started my reasoning preparation, in the reasoning section, I was scoring very less marks in the beginning, like 12 to 13 marks. But then gradually they increased. But also they dropped a few times. But still, I got decent marks in reasoning section. So the more you practice in reasoning section, the more marks will you will fetch in the main examination.
Again, yes, the thing of practice, like I listened a lot, like practicing in the reasoning thing is the key, right?
Yes, sir.
Just like that कि बच्चों को मार्क्स 12-13 आ रहे हैं, कभी 15, तो छोड़ देते हैं कि यार इससे ऊपर तो होएगा ही नहीं हमसे,
Yes,
बस
sir.
अपना यही सरेंडर है. But this is the time where you revise the things and practice the things again and again. It's just like a
Yes, sir.
daily exercise कि हाँ डेली करोगे
Yes.
तो एक दिन तो बेनिफिट मिलेगा ही, right? Perfect. So Avril, what about the legal sections and how you tackle this year legal? Because uncomparative to the last year, the legal was not like a conventional one. It was the
Yes, sir.
current affairs part. Like we have
Yes.
the questions from data protection bill, surrogacy, and so on. Like, what was your approach towards it, and what will you suggest?
So for the legal section, as people say that reading is very important. It is important, but still you need some more legal knowledge before giving the paper. As the books, the tort and criminal law, IPC. So a bit of knowledge before will help you excel in legal section. And also, legal is more inclined towards reading the paragraph and understanding it. बिकॉज़ द मोर यू अंडरस्टैंड वो आपको उतना ही क्लियर होगा और फिर
Exactly.
आपके आंसर्स आप आराम से फिर दे सकते हो।
Yes.
यस,
And
यस,
in this year also, like you added like कि पहले से knowledge हो तो easy हो जाएगा आपके लिए in the
यस
end
सर,
to tackle the questions. And the same I thought like कि इस बार पेपर में 3 ऐसे passages थे that were from the current affairs, like the
यस
data
सर,
protection bill, surrogacy and identification. And
यस,
these were from the current affairs, like those who have the prior knowledge of that very particular topic, उनके लिए तो आसान हो गया,
हुँ,
right? Am I right, Avril? It helped you in
यस
your
सर,
examination
यस
regarding this?
सर। द करंट अफेयर्स I also read from live law
Yes,
and
yes.
the passages help if you read more and you know about the current affairs of GK and legal. So it was it was not too easy, but still I got decent marks in it. That's
Nice. Live law is a yet another suggestion that we tend to give students like कि the Hindu पढ़ो current affairs के लिए, legal के लिए, और live law is the ultimate source that one should prefer. कि हाँ कुछ
Yes, sir.
नहीं तो एटलीस्ट एक रीडिंग पर्सपेक्टिव से ही पढ़ ही लो, उसको कहीं ना कहीं काम आता ही है. एक
Yes, sir.
होता है ना ज्ञान कभी वेस्ट नहीं जाता है, तो वो सीरियसली वेस्ट कभी नहीं जाता है, कभी ना
हाँ
कभी
सर.
काम आता है. So, heading towards the last section of the paper, Aviral, how to tackle maths, Aviral? Please tell, because students are literally like, sir, maths तो भाई हाथ ही जोड़ते हैं इसके आगे, ये नहीं होगा, कुछ और करवा लो.
सो मैथ्स बहुत अनएक्सपेक्टेड था इस बार. जिस
Exactly.
लेवल का पेपर क्लैट सेट कर चुका है, उस लेवल की मैथ्स इस बार नहीं थी. बट आई वाज अ पीसीएम स्टूडेंट,
Okay.
एंड so that's why in the math section, calculation part was a bit easier for me.
Hmm.
And but still, the data interpretation is completely different from the PCM of class 11th and 12th. So the same applies for maths. The more you practice, the more marks will you fetch in the examination.
Exactly, Avril. And what you have told about the maths, I want to break this in the two parts. Like कि अगर आप PCM से हो तो आपके पास एक प्लस बेनिफिट है. I agree. Even I was from the PCM side, and in CLAT I excelled in the maths. Like in math section, I did a very less practice. But
Yes, sir.
you are not a PCM student, like arts, commerce student, or bio. Then also maths is not that much tough for everyone, because
Yes,
in that
sir.
what you have to do is practice, right, Avril?
Hmm. Hmm.
In that either you are
So
PCM.
for the math section, it's data interpretation. So it's mostly percentage, fraction, and these things. So the
Exactly.
more fast your calculation is, then it will be simple, easier for you. And in 2023 examination, I had practiced very much for maths, but still I couldn't score a very good marks in maths. So it also depends on the level of paper and the time you give to maths. I only had 5 minutes for maths as I took some more time in other sections. So time management is a very important thing in this examination.
But in comparison to the time, like 5 minutes, you told you absolutely did decent in maths also in 5 minutes. And
Yes, sir.
this is for those students also who fear from maths, like कि maths नहीं होगा. मैथ्स ऐसा नहीं है कि पीसीएम से आप नहीं हो तो आपका मैथ्स नहीं हो सकता है, बिल्कुल हो सकता है अगर आप प्रैक्टिस और टाइम का एक अच्छा वेरिएंट बना के चलो.
Yes,
Then
sir.
it is your paper, completely your call. And even for the PCM students, it's not easy to do this. And moreover, as Aviral suggested, like some of the topics like percentage, profit loss, ये ये तो 10th का सिलेबस है. मैथ्स अप टू 10th का मैथ्स आता है. इट्स नॉट लाइक 11th एंड 12th का मैथ्स आता है. इट्स कंप्लीटली योर कैलकुलेशन एंड टाइम, राइट?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, Avril, one thing I want to ask, right, and it is my personal curiosity also, like how many mocks you might have attempted throughout from August to December?
So
And moreover,
to
I
be
want to add
precise,
this for the viewers. From
yes,
1st December, I guess, if I am not wrong, Avril, just correct me if I am right, if I am wrong. Like from 1st December to 12th December, Avril was in continuous touch with me, and he literally did, I guess, 20 to 24 mocks during that very period only.
sir, no, I had given on a total of 42 mocks for CLAT.
42 mocks, like in just 5 to 6 months,
Yes, in 4 months, sir.
4 months,
Yes,
like
sir.
120 days,
And
42 mocks.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I during the that first December to 18 December, I gave around not much, but 5 to 6 marks. But during the before that time, I gave around 2 to 3 marks per week.
Right, right, perfect. And you also gave mock on the 15th December, right? 2 days before
Yes,
CLAT.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I still remember that thing कि सर क्या करें, मॉक देना चाहिए या नहीं देना चाहिए. अरे बिल्कुल दो यार. मॉक मॉक तो देना ही चाहिए, ताकि जब आप, इट्स फॉर एवरीवन. मॉक में मार्क्स ना भी आ रहे हो बट स्टिल गिव मॉक्स, क्योंकि
Yes, sir.
इवेंचुअली आप क्लैट के प्रेशर को कम कर रहे हो बाय मॉक्स.
Yes, sir.
So I will, like you were suggested, as you said that you gave 42 mocks during this period. तो ऐसा तो बिल्कुल नहीं होगा कि in the 42 mocks you like scored 80 plus 90 plus every time.
Yes, sir.
There were time like कि 50 marks आ रहे हैं, 40 आ रहे हैं, 30 आ रहे हैं. So how you tackle that time?
Sir, during my initial mocks, I used to score around 45 to 50 marks.
Yeah, it's an
And
average score
also,
for everyone,
yes,
right?
sir. Yes,
Yes.
sir. And when I first got around 70 plus, then I was very excited. And I thought now it will be easy journey for me. But then again, after a few mocks, my score drastically dropped to 50.
Okay.
So the marks in mocks are never consistent. It can be very high, it can be very low. So the most important thing is how you analyze the mocks, that where
Exactly.
you did mistakes and you correct your mistakes and then move forward. So that's the main thing to do.
Yeah, exactly. Like गलतियां करना is just fine, but गलतियों
Yes.
से सीखना ही that is important. Like you analyze the mock, and most of the student analyze का मतलब ये समझते हैं कि क्वेश्चन है उसका आंसर देख लिया अपना काम हो गया. नहीं, क्वेश्चन है
Hmm.
उसका सोल्यूशन देखो, why you did wrong and just revise that topic again. लाइक कि अगर आपने प्रेसिडेंट से कोई रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन गलत किया तो ये आपकी ड्यूटी है कि आप प्रेसिडेंट को दोबारा पढ़ो जाके. That
Yes,
topic
sir.
is not clear in your mind. You should revise that topic again. So, any message for the future students, Aviral, like to your juniors, any message you want to give, और तड़का लगाना चाहोगे इसमें कुछ एक अपने तरफ से?
सर बस ये है कि अगर आपको क्लैट के लिए कर रहे हो तो आपको मिनिमम 1 ईयर की प्रिपरेशन करनी चाहिए बिकॉज 1 ईयर बहुत टाइम आपको दे देगा मॉक्स देने के लिए प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए और आप
Exactly.
जितने मॉक्स दोगे वो उतना अच्छा है आपकी जितनी ज़्यादा प्रैक्टिस होगी तो आप उतना आपका फिर डर भाग जाता है। क्योंकि जब आप अगर आप मॉक्स नहीं देते हो और आप एकदम से एग्ज़ामिनेशन हॉल में चले जाओ, तो फिर आपको वो प्रैक्टिस नहीं बन पाती है, जिस प्रैक्टिस से आप मॉक्स दोगे तब बनेगी। आपको अपने सेक्शन पता चल जाते हैं कि मैं कौन से सेक्शन से स्टार्ट करूँ, कौन से में एंड करूँ, किसको कितना टाइम दूँ। तो आप जितने मॉक्स दोगे, जितनी अच्छी रीडिंग करोगे, आप उतने अच्छा मार्क्स एग्ज़ाम में स्कोर कर सकते हो। और ये मॉक्स के मार्क्स कभी मैटर नहीं करते हैं, चाहे आपके कम भी आ रहे हों, पर वो एग्ज़ामिनेशन के दिन दिन होता है कि आप जितने आप कॉन्फिडेंट हो कि जैसे मैं था, मैं गया था, मैं सोच गया था कि सिर्फ़ मेरे सबसे ज़्यादा मार्क्स आएँगे, जितने लोग यहाँ पे आए हैं और किसी के नहीं आएँगे। तो आपको ये एटीट्यूड लेके चलना पड़ेगा। तो अगर आप कॉन्फिडेंट रहोगे और एग्ज़ामिनेशन हॉल में जाओगे, एग्ज़ाम दोगे, तो फिर आपके मार्क्स आराम से आ सकते हैं, आपको कोई नहीं रोक सकता अच्छा स्कोर करने से।
Exactly. Perfectly right, Aviral. Like कि mocks दो, चाहे marks कम आ रहे हो, ज्यादा आ रहे हो, just keep going. Keep
यस,
going. Don't stop until you have given the 150th number question of CLAT.
यस सर।
लास्ट मोमेंट तक डटे रहो तो कुछ ना कुछ बढ़िया होगा. सो थैंक यू सो मच अविरल, थैंक्स फॉर टॉकिंग विद अस एंड विश यू ऑल
थैंक
अ
यू सर,
वेरी गुड लक इन योर फ्यूचर. थैंक यू
थैंक यू
अविरल.
सर।